here is the last part for today. I told my older brother that we might see Mephisto in the MCU again, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he was like, cool. And then I said, but Sacha Baron Cohen said that we might not see Borat again. He said, oh, cool. Because he doesn't really like Borat. He said, I watched the first one. I said, did you like it? And he said, nah, it was shit. I said, did you see the second? He was like, what's that about? And I was like, I don't remember all the details, but I remember parts of it that he finds out he has a daughter, and I don't think he likes her. But also he pokes, like, if I remember correctly, in the trailer that I watched, he pokes fun at like COVID and stuff. And he said, yeah, that doesn't sound like a good movie. And I was like, yeah, I know. I haven't fully seen the first movie. I've only seen a few parts of it, I've only seen like a few scenes of it. I haven't watched it fully, but I've only seen some scenes. Not all, just some. Because, like, Borat to me, it's not, like, interesting for me, per se. It doesn't seem that interesting for me. Like, I get what Sacha Baron Cohen does. He, like, most of his movies are satires. Like, they poke fun at stuff. Like, oh, someone left 15 overtakes. Like, look at, what's the guy's name? Like, look at his character and look at him in The Dictator. That's like a comedy, but like that pokes fun at stuff. Like, I'm not being rude, but I'm just saying like most of his movies poke fun at stuff, but it's what comedy was like back then. It's like satire. So like what they would call it, if you don't know, they would call it dark humor or dark comedy, meaning that they would poke fun at like serious topics or poke fun at stuff. But like, it's not really the kind of comedy I like. And same for my brother and most of my family. They don't like that sort of comedy. My older brother said to me that he watched the first few minutes of Borat and his only reaction was, nah, not watching the shit. I watched a little bit of it, but then I thought, nah, I don't want to watch this. Like, it's not like, well, like, I do sort of like Sacha Baron Cohen, but like most of his, just my opinion, guys, by the way, just my opinion, is that most of his movies, like, I'm not being rude or anything, but like, they sort of poke fun at like I said, they poke fun at like topics, mostly serious topics. I don't know if I like any movies with Sacha Baron Cohen in it. I mean, I know he's in a few movies I've seen during childhood. Like one of them was called Hugo, but that's got Ben Kingsley in it, and that's a good movie. It's one of my favorites. It's like, how do I describe it in this way? This boy, he can make stuff, and like, he gets not really caught, but sort of caught by this like guy played by Ben Kingsley, and he's like, if you help me fix this cock or something, then you can live with me or something. And by the end, he gets adopted, and I thought, fuck, that's a good ending. And everyone loves him at the end. Well, like, more like he meets this girl that I think he likes, and like some people still like him, but then by the end, everyone loves him. But anyways, yeah. I'll just react to one more of this, and then I'm gonna get something to eat. You know the one thing I love about racing, though? I love, like, fast cars. I love that. I think one of my favorite cars, not part of racing, but one of my favorite cars that I would love to get is either Lamborghinis, Ferraris, or a 2009 Dodge Challenger. I love Challengers. I wanted to get a Mustang, but like one of my friends, one of my childhood best friends told me like, oh, you're allowed to get a Mustang, but I think Mustangs are shit. And I was like, how? And then she gave me like this whole like what's it called? She gave me like this whole like she told me this whole thing like how it's shit, and then I thought like, okay, now it feels like I don't want it anymore. And she was like, no, it's just my opinion. You can still have a Mustang. And I was like, nah, I'll just stick with the Lamborghinis or Ferraris or Dodge Challengers. She was like, okay. So thanks. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Or more like tomorrow. Or, well, whenever you see me on my posting shorts. But anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.